So we're going to be using 5.6. Launch it. We're going to quickly just create a new project and the Unreal Engine 5.6 so we can bring our mesh in and begin the first process in how to customize MetaHumans. So now our Unreal Engine is open, we're going to begin the process of bringing the mesh in so we can customize our MetaHuman to look exactly like that mesh we brought in from Sketchfab. Go to Games, blank, name your project, call it MetaHuman, right? So MetaHuman underscore custom, and that's fine. We don't need any, just blank is fine. Create. So now our Unreal Engine 5.6 has loaded up, and you can see the interface is a bit different. I'm sure by now you have seen a lot of the new interface of Unreal Engine 5.6, but a few things have been moved around, and I've talked about them. For example, our scalability settings is now in this. So you just come here so you can get that and change your scalability to the quality you want. Yeah, and then the icons are just a bit different, but that's fine. It's easy to just catch up on these new changes. So our first move will be to import that mesh that we've edited in Blender, and I'm going to just, so here's the folder, the one we edited in Blender. Just drag it into my content drawer and go through the settings. The only thing I don't need here is the LOD. Import LODs. We don't need that. It doesn't even have an LOD, so just import. Everything else is fine. So it's been brought in. It's a bit tiny. I think we should have scaled up a bit, but we're going to find out. So I feel like it's still too tiny, right? So maybe we'll just quickly go and edit that in Blender and bring that back. So I'm going to right click. Let's delete this. And I'm going to go back to Blender. Open up the face and I'll scale it up a bit. And then we'll come back here and re-import the new one we just created. Unreal Engine will still remember your settings, import preferences you did earlier. So just click on import. So you can see the face a bit more. Icon, you can see it a bit more here. So but it's still tiny in the distance. So yeah, so now we've done that. Now we're supposed to immediately put on our Metahuman plugins. We haven't done that. Let's first save our progress so far. And then right click. If you notice, right click here, you're going to find the Metahuman option is missing. And that's because we haven't turned on the plugins that will give us all those features. So to do that is very simple. Just go to the edit, plugins, and then search for Metahuman. And once you do that, everything concerning, most of it is concerning Metahuman will appear. Just tick all of them on, turn them on. And then restart. So Unreal Engine has restarted and gone through with the new plugins I activated. So now if I right click now in the content drawer, you'll find that there's some new extra features, and one of them is Metahuman, and I'm looking for something called Metahuman Identity. So you can name that whatever you want. So let's name it commando, right? And just click on this, accept this, double click on this. So once you create the identity, Metahuman identity, you double click on it. Let's reiterate. What we did was we right clicked on the empty space in the content drawer of Unreal Engine, and then we went to the Metahuman tab and then selected the Metahuman identity from the pop-up. And when that was done, we named that Metahuman identity we created and then double click on it to open this new window. Now all you have to do here is go to the top left here, you find this create components, right? Click on it and you get a drop down. Two options are there, from mesh, from footage, right? So if I do from mesh, I'll find a lot of other stuff here. All I have to do is search for the mesh we brought in, right? Or you can just scroll through because it's not much and find. I'm going to search for A Commando 1. So what we're looking for, A Commando 1. This is it. Click on it and just allow it load. So once you've done that, you bring your character into stage. Allow it. Once you select it, allow it load for a bit, and then it will pop up this. The guy is looking at the side. You're supposed to make sure it's looking facing the camera directly at you. So you're going to rotate using the mouse. So we have it facing us right now. So it's right. And just to make it bring it, zoom it a bit closer, we can just come here to our camera, this. Maybe just do this to reduce the camera speed, and then click on the field of view, make it 20, bring your character closer. Yeah. So now we have it, we have our face in front of us just like this, and this is fine. So once we have it like this, we are ready for the stage where we are going to kind of like put the markers that will help the metahuman identify how to make this face something that a metahuman can use to shape themselves, right? So I'm going to just click on promote frame. It will pop up this window. Click on OK. Once that is done, frame 0, next thing you need to do is hit on the track markers. Now, give it a bit of time, it will show this, which is you've successful already, track the face. And then after that, the next thing we need to do now, we have done the promote frame, then we did the track markers. Next thing we need to do is metahuman identity solve. Clicking this will take some time. So click on this and then allow it identity solve. Depending on how fast your system is, this may take a while. So that is done. We've done that identity solve. The next thing now we need to do to finalize it is to click on the auto rig metahuman identity. Click on that. You probably need to have internet for this and logged into your fab. And you can see that at the bottom right here, it's doing some loading. So just allow it to do its thing. Give it time. So yeah, and then you see a window. At first you think it's a warning, but it's not a warning. It's just letting you know the job is done. It's the MetaHuman DNA is now available for your content browser. In your content browser, sorry. So click on OK, and we're done with this. Just save. You have 3 on saved. Save selected. And then we can close this window. Then when we go back, we'll find that we have more than just our the 2 files we had there earlier, which was the 3D mesh file and the SK commando. So now we have, there are now 4 files. So what we want now is this, the SK commando. If you click on the SK commando, which was created for you, you can find a mesh that has the likeness. Now I find that most times you will not be able to appreciate the likeness here. You appreciate it when we put it on the MetaHuman. So let's close this. And let's get on to the next stage where we create a metahuman body for this face. So I'm going to right click here and go down to my metahuman and look for metahuman character. Click on that and then we'll name that body, right? And then enter to accept that. And then once that is created, we double click. When you double click, you're going to find a few pop-ups. Enable, just click on enable missing. It's just enabling other things you might need to get the job done. So we can restart, save, because we enabled a few new plugins. We might need to restart. So yeah. Just asking you to open up the window where you're editing the MetaHuman. You can choose to say yes if you want to, or you can just say no and then go open it up yourself, right? Now, once that is done, we go back to our MetaHuman. Double click on it to open it up. So now that it has opened, we need to now convert this head. So where you're in the head option, just go to conform, right? And then we're going to choose from templates at the bottom here. And then at the bottom here, we're going to look for our SK MetaHuman, right? So you can just go to your content drawer, select the SK commando, click here, and then click on this arrow here that says use selected asset from browser. And it will pick that up, what you selected, and put it here. Now, once that has been added here, all we need to click is conform. Click on this green button, confirm, and wait for the result. So you can see it has given us that space. For us to appreciate this very well, I'm going to change from topology to skin. We'll reduce this quality to high. So we can see the likeness. Tell me you can see the likeness. Like, tell me you can see the likeness. This is really cool, right? Now we can go ahead and do whatever we need to do. For example, we can go to material textures. First of all, we're going to get hair for the guy. We're going to get hair for him. Come down, look for a military crew cut, like a military style haircut we can give to him. Let's say I take this one. You can see we're beginning to get something cool out of this. And we can change the hair color if you want to by going to details and just clicking the dye color to black and say okay. And then we have a black hair, and can do the other ones too. So we have this, and then we can go to the skin. Then we can go to the skin materials. Just go to materials, and then first things first, this singlet, if you don't want this on, you don't want this on the skin, you can just click on this show top checkbox, turn it off, and it will go off. And then you can, what else again? You can decide for the face texture, if you want to be a bit like rough, you can just go to the face texture index and just scroll number forward just to get something that will work for you. And then we can also go back to the body, make him go to model, make him muscular, and then increase this to get the body. Then now go back to the face, the head. You can see how we can get his likeness, can get people's likeness as easy peasy. So this is how you do your mesh, your Metahuman. Very straightforward, easy to do. And if we go ahead and rig this right now, we will just have like a complete Metahuman. So that's how we're able to get likeness easily in Unreal Engine 5.6 using the mesh to Metahuman process.